This man over here making all noises.
Not doing that.
this man making all.
So we cannot start with this nigga.
We are starting, guys. We are live right now. I mean, why are you guys being so loud?
That's fine.
Teckmo, welcome to another episode of Teckmo Timeout. I'm your host, Jarris Jones. We got the clowns out here right now. I mean, can we get serious for a second here? All right, we're gonna get into the introductions. All right, we have Chris Ritter. Of course, you know who that is.
Look, check this out.
All right, Chris, so what you got to say?
I wasn't here for the video, right? And there was a F the Viking sign, right? So, you know, I went into my jewelry box real quick just to show Matt something he ain't got. And I don't know if you guys will be able to see this right here. It's a little ring, right? I'll try to get it close. There's a Viking. You know, look at that. The Vikings got themselves a championship ring. You got one of those, Matt? No, I don't think so.
That aluminum foil on that joint?
Actually.
Oh, no.
Actually.
Oh, no. That's not a cereal box ring is what Chris is just saying.
Look, if it's aluminum foil, that's coming from Teckmo.
Oh, no. Look, man, Teckmo's not sponsored right now, okay? Look, you just be thankful.
Oh, it's hard times.
You just be thankful.
Teckmo lives matter.
Teckmo lives do matter, actually.
Oh, no.
Yes, they do.
Going on with the introductions, we got Daryl Stevens here.
What up, fellas?
We got my cuz, Jay Jones.
What's good?
We got the one and only commish, Matthew Thompson.
Yo.
And we have a special guest, Black A. Smith, all the way down from ESPN. I mean, Black A, what's going on? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us today.
All right.
Oh, Black A. Smith, welcome to the show. Wow.
All right.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
Quite an honor to be here.
What an honor to have Black A. Smith here, giving us his insights, giving us his expertise. I mean, gotta have him. And moving on, I mean, as you've been seeing, somebody hasn't had their dinner today. Stuart Augustus.
Madden-Nose.
The Mad Nose. Dude, now, are you a drinker of milk after you eating cereal, or do you throw the milk away?
You know it. Got sugar at the bottom, too.
Sugar at the bottom,
Oh,
huh?
no.
All right.
It's too late for those visuals of Stu drinking milk. You know?
Hey, Stu, I better not see a milk mustache on you, or you getting booted from this video immediately. All right.
About to be like, God,
This is-
Better
This
not be a
is-
voice
right.
upper lip, young. I'm leaving.
Right. I mean, we do have adult beverages in this video, but I don't want to see adult mustaches with milk. I mean, we're not trying to see that. You know,
No.
I mean, Stu.
Maybe he should try
I'm a
drinking milk
professional.
before every game.
Oh, okay. Looking for every game.
Eat your sweeties, young, before you play.
Right. As you guys can see, we have a new format a little bit. We're talking about the NFC and AFC West. We have up on the screen here the different teams and the new players that are going to be playing with these teams. We're going to start talking about the NFC West. We have the Arizona Cardinals, St. Louis Rams, and 49ers. Isaac Reyes is the Cardinals, of course. He was the Cardinals last year. St. Louis Rams, we have Mark Ferguson. He moved over. Paul Parham is with the 49ers this year. And, of course, Jen is a mainstay with the Seahawks. Let's start talking about the NFC West, guys. Based on what you see here, we have a few guys that moved into this division. Who's your favorites? I mean, what are your first initial impressions?
Man, them Seahawks, man. Them boys are rated a 91, son. Like, they got Jimmy Graham, still got Russell. I mean, it's gonna. I think Jim may be the favorite again. You know, he used to own the division a couple of years back. I think he might be the favorite again coming back for 16.
Let's not forget Jen ran into some cap issues and he had to give away Russell pretty much. And it's going to come down to, GM management to see if he can keep that team together. If he can, then I'm going to favor Jen to come out on top.
All right, I'm going to have to go with Isaac on this one. I've seen how solid he played the last Madden. He was very consistent, especially in the end. So I'm going to go with Isaac. Jen, if he can keep his team up, then he'll definitely compete every year, though.
I just cannot believe that you all are saying that the Seattle Seahawks are going to take the division from the Arizona. Now, the Arizona Cardinals, they have been on fire 3 years in a row. Them boys on the defensive line, they monsters. They monsters, man. And they still monsters out here. I got to tip my hat to Isaac Reyes and the Arizona Cardinals. It's incredulous.
Oh,
that
incredulous.
You guys are here saying,
Can someone look that up? Incredulous? Hold on. Let me write that down. So nobody's going to give Mark Ferguson any love. I mean, Mark has played well, guys. What's going on here?
He's my sleeper man for that division. I think he's going to do well, too.
Here's my pick. Since nobody's picking Mark to win, I'm going to pick Mark, and he's going to be the sleeper. He's going to sneak in and surprise everybody, take the division the first year.
The dark horse, yeah.
Pause that.
Darkness.
Oh, Lord.
Dude, there's some milk on your shirt. So we're going to...
No.
Oh, he looked down.
Hey, what's Foles looking like this year, Jason? Is Foles highly rated? Because I think that's going to be the only thing that holds Mark back. Because the squad is nice, but I don't know what Nick Foles looks like.
I believe Nick Foles should be pretty solid, man. Like,
Is he pretty high?
I mean, I can pull this up, but I believe that he's rated pretty high.
To be
My drive
honest,
ain't working right now, so
I don't think that Mark's going to win the division, at least year one, with Isaac and Jen, who has 91 overall Seahawks in this division. Because basically Jen's got a 91 overall team, and Isaac, I mean, last Madden, he was the 4 vertical king, and I've been playing a little bit of Madden today and last night, and
yeah.
if you tap a button and then press Y, you're going to catch the ball. So he's going to win. I got Isaac in that one.
So, I mean, yeah, this Madden is really heavily focused on the verticals. As you can see, I mean, hey, everybody's doing Odell Beckham catches. I mean, Matt, thanks to Odell Beckham, man, for making this Madden so overpowered when it comes to the catches out here, man. But yeah,
Odell Beckham can swan dive into the deepest pits.
Look, man.
Get him out of here.
So what y'all thinking about the, I mean, a lot of people said that Isaac's success last Madden was because of that jump snap, and I hear that it's, much less successful this year. Do y'all think that's going to have an effect on his game?
Defensive-wise, I think it might slow him down a little bit, but not to the point where he's not going to get any sacks during the game. The blitz is still effective, so I think that he's still going to be successful if you run a scheme right. So that's my thoughts on that.
Hey, he said he mastered it last year. Yeah, I don't see why he can't master it this year. Yeah, that's a quote from Isaac. See,
my thing is, people are going to be aware of it, so they'll know what to expect from him. So you game plan accordingly. So
man, we were aware of it in 15.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got the weirdest little theory things out there. First, you said you played in weather and it was cloudy.
look, oh no.
We know what Isaac does. If they don't nerf the aggressive catch, it's gonna come down to Isaac or Jen winning that division because they got the best defenses. I played the Rams, and surprisingly, when I was the Panthers, I could run on their defense. The Vikings just suck. Outside of that, that's just what I'm staying with. I think Isaac's gonna win the division on the last game of the year, catching a bomb pass. That's my prediction.
Stop.
How is Isaac's offense? I mean, his defense is really what he was renowned for. I mean, he had like one of the best defensive linemen in Teckmo history on his team last year because of that whole jump snap feature. How is his offense going to look?
To me, I think the defense was a strong point. Offense, not so much. He had the verticals play. He had another run play that was in I don't think that was a strong power, but it's a 2 wide receiver. So it's like a strong eye run that he used to do.
Speaking of Isaac, is this Coach Isaac? Oh,
yeah, this is Coach Isaac speaking over here. Let me get my boy.
Oh, okay.
What up, Coach?
Hey, how y'all guys doing?
Isaac.
Stunner Sage on. So Isaac,
The rock star, dude.
we were talking about your division here. I mean, you have a lot of people in your corner saying that you may take this NFC West division. There's some naysayers. I mean, the jump snap is not that strong this year, man. I mean, can you make a case for yourself in this
Man,
division.
I'm gonna tell you guys something. As the only Dominican net to ever be good at Madden, I'm gonna take that division.
Wow. You guys heard it here first, guys. Teckmo Timeout. You heard it first. He said he's taking the division.
Isaac, a question.
Okay, I'm sorry. Black A. Smith, there you go. I'm sorry.
I got to ask you, Isaac. You did control the division for the last couple years, but dangerous Russell Wilson, who's in Sierra, by the way, he has newfound strength in his woman. Dangerous Russell Wilson
Let me tell you
for
something.
Seattle Seahawks. How do you plan on stopping him if Calais, who we all know who is a wrecking ball, he is a machine. But if he
Appreciate
cannot
that.
come across the line as easy as before, how do you plan on stopping dangerous Russell Wilson? And let's not forget Marshawn Lynch. Beast mode is still in Seattle, baby.
Hey, look, it's none of my business, but you know, Sierra like her platanos with salami, so
Oh no! Oh really?
that ain't gonna be no problem. Like,
Oh
no.
wow! Oh
it
wow!
ain't none of my business, yo. But
Wow.
I feel sorry for the cat Russell because Calais Campbell's gonna beat him, you know. And
I
you
mean,
know,
Russell
the Seahawks
Russell got
defense is
him.
some dookie now, so you know, I don't really think they're gonna go anywhere. Not only that, I mean the player controlling the Seahawks. No offense, he only likes to play man coverage, and what you do with man coverage, you run the ball.
Oh wow! Wow!
But
Whoa.
Now,
he
now,
didn't
coach.
have Russell Wilson last Madden because he was traded to LA, and every time you face Russell Wilson, I believe he was like 158.6 passer rating a couple times in the Super Bowl.
F that guy that I lost to 4 times in a row. F him, Cat Williams style. F him.
Wow! Wow! Well, I mean, look, man.
I'm the Chris Ritter of Teckmo 2014, I think, when he kept losing to Dylan.
Oh no! Wow!
So I got a question for you.
Yeah. Ask away.
What you gonna do about your quarterback situation?
You know, Logan Thomas is no longer a rookie, so I don't know. The sky's the limit. I want to get Cam Newton off my man Irv, but he ain't gonna give him up. It ain't gonna happen.
Coach Irv is that's his
I
grand.
got a question for you, Isaac.
Oh, go ahead. Ask away.
So, what do you think about the new additions to your division? You got Mark and you got Paul as the Rams and the 49ers. So, what do you think about them?
I really think we can. It is added competition due to the fact that Lao Lu was something else last night.
Oh wow!
I'm sorry. I feel sorry for my brother Lao Lu. You know, but I couldn't schedule a game with that guy, man. But it's nice competition to the new division. You know, we're gonna enjoy this competition. We'll see what happens. But you know, I'm gonna be straightforward. You know, I really think we're gonna keep continuing our success owning the NFC West this season.
Could I ask you one more question, if you don't mind?
Ask away, Mister.
We're hearing a lot of confidence, but what we really need to hear is some solid plans. Now we know your defense is gonna bring it. The Arizona Cardinals defense has always been a no-fly zone in Teckmo, but your offense is the question. We see here at quarterback. Your quarterback situation is shaky at best. Your wide receiver situation, you got an older wide receiver on the way out. Larry Fitzgerald, he's great, but he's on his way out. Your running back is Andre Ellington, very unproven right now in Texas.
My friend, don't forget about Chris Johnson now.
What are your plans, your actual plans? What is the plan of action to put up points on the scoreboard, sir?
Well, I don't know how to answer that, but you know, 1 second, I know how to answer that. Who am I talking to now? You're talking to Coach Isaac Reyes, man. We figure it out. You know, we're gonna try to run a pass offense. To whereas last year I didn't have a lot of running game.
Somebody's got to throw it though.
We're gonna be a conservative team. We're gonna try to do what the Seahawks been doing, is having a great defense and have a conservative offense. I'm gonna try to less the interception rates, the turnover rates, and then we'll see what happens from there, you know. But on that part, I have a question for you, Mr. Coach. Black Mike, as we're called.
Black A. Smith, actually.
They changed it again. I thought it was Charcoal Mike. I don't know.
Wow. Oh, wow. No insulting the guests, sir, please. I mean, please.
We have a history, me and Charcoal Mike, that runs, it's a one-sided history, though. So, Mike, what do you plan on doing with your division this season?
We're not talking about my division, right?
You got some serious competition, man.
Can we get back to the AFC West?
I do have a question for you, Isaac,
Go
about
ahead.
how do you feel about Mark? He's the dark horse, in my opinion, of that division. How do you feel about him and Nick Foles and Todd Gurley in your division? And you think Todd Gurley, you think he's going to do well? And will he succeed in your division?
To be honest with you, compared to last season, the St. Louis Rams were not a problem until now. Mark is a really great competitor, good man and player, very smart. Beat my defense on a couple of occasions when we played our game. And he's somebody that I'm going to be looking out for, especially with Todd Gurley now all healthy and available to play. So we're going to see what happens. But he's one of those guys that I have my eyes open on, to be honest with you guys.
All right.
He's a good player.
Yeah, he's definitely a good player, man. Can't wait to see the comp in that division.
Yeah.
The division's going to be tight, man.
Appreciate you coming on the show, Isaac.
Yeah,
Hey, appreciate
Coach,
you guys for all
on.
the time and help, and all I gotta say before I leave is, Robert, why do you always put yourself in a situation where you're not gonna win? 14-2, NFC East.
Hey.
Look, I know we're leaving the best for last, but I say the NFC East is gonna be won by none other than Jarish with the Nebraskans.
That's love right there. I love the love. I love the love there, Coach.
Rob is going to do the same thing over and run his mouth and not do nothing. And Rob, please, save us the pleasure, because you know what? Just keep on running your mouth. That's more jokes for us. Like, seriously.
Well, Coach Isaac, one day I think we're going to have both you guys on the show, and we'll see if we can try to get this conversation going. It should be a good one.
Oh, I would like that very much.
It'd be a good one.
Very much. I wish I had my other counterpart, Jared Wilson, on the show. Wanted to talk to him a little bit, but that wasn't able. So we'll see what happens.
We'll put that on the schedule. We'll write that down. We'll make sure we get Jen in here. I'm sure he'll see this episode and he'll have some things to say.
Yeah, we'll put that together for one of the game of the weeks. If y'all two, both have a monster matchup at some point, we'll, put a little game of the week.
That's
edition
good.
Up. Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Coach.
And seriously, guys, I appreciate everything, how everything has come now ever since I joined Teckmo. It's been Xbox love since day one, so I don't even play my PS4 no more. And I want to appreciate you guys for letting me into the league, man, and letting me whoop on Black Mike's butt more often. So, thank you very much for the opportunity, guys. Look, he's kind of quiet, he's serious, can't talk right now. You know who got
I'm sure Black A will want to talk to you after the show. We really appreciate you coming through, man. That's love, and we'll make sure to have you on again.
No problem, guys. Take care. See you guys.
All right,
Yes, sir.
Later.
See you later.
Oh, man. It's good to have Coach on. We're going to try to make sure we have some coaches on. From now on, we'll probably have one or two on the show, depending on the situation. But it's good to have Coach Isaac come through to give his take on his division. Of course, he had the confidence there. But we'll have to see. Like I said, there's a couple dark horses, a couple of unknowns. We'll see how it all pans out.
I'm interested to see what Paul does, man. Honestly, I don't know a whole lot. I don't think I played Paul at all in 15. I heard varying reports about him. I heard, he likes to do one thing a lot. I heard he likes to do some other stuff. So it's going to be interesting. I know the 49ers are not that nice this year, so it's going to be interesting to see what he does with them.
All you got to be ready for is just a screen pass.
All emoji eyes on you, Paul.
This is a whole new madness, son. He might surprise.
All emoji eyes.
Screen pass 9 times a game.
Oh, no.
I'm rooting for you, Paul, man.
That's
Show
like flat route digger.
That's right.
Oh,
That's right.
Oh, man. All right, guys, let's move on to the AFC West here. We start with the Denver Broncos. We have Adrian Wilson. Don't know anything about him. He's new to the league. Welcome to Teckmo. As you can see,
Welcome up, Adrian.
Welcome.
We're real serious about our man here. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, it has to be one person to hate. That's part of the whole process, right? Going to the Kansas City Chiefs, we have Kyle Lawman. We're all familiar with Kyle. Oakland Raiders, we have Brandon Gibbs. And the San Diego Chargers, the return of Dylan Jai-Saria, the one and only. So, guys, what do you all think? This division looks interesting. We have a couple of power players in this division. I mean, give me your thoughts, guys. Look, Dylan, we all know his pedigree. We know what he is. But, man, we got Brandon and Kyle in there, too, guys. It's not going to be a cakewalk. I mean, give me your thoughts.
Division is mean, man, for real.
Now I'm looking at this, man. This is about to be crazy. This is about to be wild.
It's going to be a heavyweight division. It's going to be one of the heavyweights.
It's gonna be crazy.
To be honest with you, I think Dylan's got that easy. I think the only one that's going to give him real comp would be Gibbs, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I think Dylan's smart enough to figure out what Gibbs does, and if you can do that, you can beat Gibbs. No offense to you, Gibbs. You just got
You can't sleep on Kyle though, man. Like
You can't sleep on.
Can't sleep on. Kyle's had some good years.
Kyle's been consistently 5th, 6th. Wild card losses are like the next.
Oh, wow.
round. Like,
Wow.
I'm just saying.
hey, it's a new Madden, man.
It is a Madden, and I suck. I'm not trying to talk trash. I suck at this Madden, right? But in general, I'm just saying, Dylan, with the way this passing's going, and the way, at least with the Vikings, you can't play man defense. Wow. If Dylan hits you with his little spread scheme, it's done. Dylan's going to win that division in a cakewalk.
Yeah,
no
but
doubt
Dylan.
He's the front runner.
But Dylan's game in 13, 25, and 15 revolved almost entirely around speed. And with this Madden, how they kind of backing up off that speed, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure he's going to have as easy a time as we think he's going to have.
I got to agree with Matt here. One thing I do got to say, Dylan is a great player, very great player. But one thing we all know, if you can frustrate Coach Dylan, you can beat Coach Dylan. And one of the two of the most frustrating people to play in Teckmo can be Gibbs and Kyle.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true.
So if they can frustrate Dylan, it will be a problem in that division.
That's true.
That is very true.
I'm interested to see what Adrian Wilson's going to do, though. Like, he has a pretty decent squad starting off, so.
He does.
Yeah, he got the strongest squad in the division. They're 89 off jump, which I know they're kind of older, so he's going to have to, coming into Teckmo, he's going to have to figure out how to use those older assets and to build for the future. But, if he knows how to do that, then, he might be a problem or force to reckon with in that division.
What is the Chargers' their rating right now? Because since that's Dylan's team, where do they sit in terms of the ratings? I know they're not a bad team, so they have to be what,
82.
82.
Them
Okay.
and KC are both tied at 82, and then Oakland, of course, is bringing up the rear at 74. But I mean, Gibbs is a scout for real. He's always stealing my players in like the 4th or 5th round.
The thing with Gibbs that we all are forgetting is, I would say somewhere around 83.7% of his success came from Gronkowski. And he no longer has Gronkowski. All he's got is an old Crabtree with half an Achilles.
Oh, wow.
And, I guess Amari Cooper's nice, but, who knows?
He got Rod Streeter, too, man. Don't sleep on him. He was on my team last time.
And where did you go? Nowhere. Anyway, moving
wow!
forward.
Wow, shots across the bow.
Fair enough, you know what I'm saying? Fair enough. Let's proceed. You know what I'm saying?
And on that note, I take a sip.
Even though he's a new player, Adrian is inheriting a very good Broncos team. If he got some skill to him, he could also be a sleeper in this division. We don't know how he's played, but he's inheriting a very strong team.
It's a very strong team.
I think it's Dylan, and then Gibbs, then Kyle, and then Adrian. As of right now, because we don't know Adrian.
Yeah, we don't know Adrian, but man, this
what are the Broncos rated?
92? Oh, 89.
Got an 89 rated team, man. You can't look. It's gonna take some effort to lose a lot of games.
Right.
That's true.
I think it's Dylan in the front runner, and then like the rest is up in the air. Yeah, you just can't pick it.
I'm gonna give it to Dylan, and as the top in the division, and then it's a toss up between Gibbs and Kyle. I don't know what Adrian's gonna do, and he could factor in somewhere, but until Dylan, and it depends on how he how he builds his team, because he doesn't have the Lions this year, and we know that he knows the Lions players like the back of his hand. So this is going to be interesting to see how he builds his team with the Chargers and what he's able to do. But I say number 2, I'm gonna say it's between Kyle and Gibbs, and it can flip flop either way. It's like 2A, 2 and 2A. That's how I look at it.
Let me give you guys my thoughts on this. All right, now
I mean, the AFC is strong this year. You got,
say it again for us, Daryl.
East, West, South, North. Someone don't have a good record to me on the outside looking in real quick.
That's true.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Actually, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say in last place in that division. I know he's gonna hate me for this. I'm gonna go ahead and say last place is gonna be Gibbs.
You know what? I
He has
I
a
second
very
that.
bad team, and
Yeah,
no
he's
fault of his,
74th,
but like
man.
Chris said, Gronkowski is not with him.
Wow.
I'm gonna say third place is Kyle, soon to come up, maybe
Wow.
contend for first. And I'm gonna go ahead on a limb and say that Adrian is gonna come with some heat and steal this division for the first year. I think Adrian's
Wow.
gonna come and steal this division.
That's a
Wow.
big
Can
statement.
we mark this down? Can you
Figuring it out.
record this?
They got hard.
Can you record this?
Black is making
Statement.
They
some
got
statements
difficult
today.
teams to work with.
Black is
got a
making some
difficult team to
statements.
work with. I think Adrian could come in and steal that division under everybody's nose
Wow.
with the team he's got. He has a team prepared for a championship already.
Hey, the squad is nasty. I'm looking
The
at
squad
the
is
squad
good.
right now.
The squad is good.
nasty.
They are ready.
I'm not sure
The
we
only-
can give Adrian the division, but
Look.
I can say that I don't think he'll be in last place his first year. I do not think he'll be in last
Like
place
I
his
said,
first
it's a
year.
toss-up, man, after Dylan, in my opinion.
Here's the thing, though, with Adrian. He's in win now mode because after this year, the team is going to be gone.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Does have a lot of
That
aging
sounds like
players.
Stu Niggas.
His
to
first
do it
year, he's
anyway.
gonna under
Wow.
everyone's nose and take that division.
Hey, Adrian, you better listen to Stu Digga. That's the man that knows about rebuilding.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
look,
I mean,
y'all already know Stu's favorite song, okay?
I do want to say this, though, man. I'm definitely happy.
What are we listening
Hey,
to?
yo.
Go ahead, son.
Oh no. You were not playing. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow.
I do
Black
wanna
is
say
bringing
this.
gems to Teckmo Timeout, guys. Gems.
Black A. Smith, see me after the show.
Oh,
Oh.
we will have that as a special. We will put that up. We'll upload that video next.
I'm excited that we have all these new people and new faces in these divisions, man. It's looking way more competitive, man.
Yeah, it looks very, very.
They're very
exciting.
competitive.
I think this division could be the most competitive. Like I was thinking, it was the NFC North, but between this division, the AFC East, and then NFC North, there's gonna be a lot of competition.
Right.
I think it really depends on how this Madden translates to Dylan's game. If he can figure out how to build his team, to be super powered like they have been in the past few Maddens, then he's probably going to represent the AFC, you know what I'm saying, quite a few times. But if this game is really nerf speed like they say it is and like we've kind of seen so far, I think I've seen one bomb pass where the dude, I think I got on Chris earlier where Kevin White beat somebody deep. It's like the only time I've seen somebody outspeed somebody. So, it's going to be interesting to see how Dylan builds on this.
Can I just put a PSA out there? I'm the Vikings. I need a cornerback bad.
Get out.
I need.
Yeah.
No advertising.
Yeah. You can take that to You can take that to the website, sir. You can
privileges
message
for
us.
Super Bowl champ. I'm not gonna win one for a couple of years. I need to use it while I can.
Yeah, please ignore that disclaimer. We're not out here to advertise. But anyway, looks like we did lose Coach Darryl. We will see him on the next video. Hey, do you guys have anything else before we close this up? Any closing thoughts? Any final thoughts before we finish up the NFC and AFC West?
Man.
Welcome to the new cats. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to Adrian and the other cats that we talked about in the past weeks. And really I'm interested to see what Mark does in that NFC West. Hopefully he can make some noise. Paul, so I want to see the traditional powers have a run for the money in every division, especially the ones that stay past.
You know what
like
I'm
Isaac.
interested in? And like Darryl said earlier when he was here, the GM skills of some of these guys, because the Seahawks, They don't really have enough money to re-sign Cam Chancellor in real life, and we all know that translates to Madden 16. He's going to be losing some key players. Same with pretty much the Cardinals, the Broncos too. I mean, they're not going to be able to keep most of their stars. Free agency is going to be a frenzy, and it's going to be intense to see what happens after year one.
That's true.
Definitely agree.
Black A, why don't you take us out, Black A? What you got?
Okay. Closing thoughts. Like I said, I know I'm going out on a limb and supporting the Broncos here, but Adrian, personal message to you: you are inheriting a championship-ready team. If there's ever a time for your team to get a ring, baby, it's now. It's now. You ready? You gotta come on with it. You got to come on with it. Okay. You ready? You got Peyton at the helm. He's on his way out. You got D. Ware on the end, ready to eat somebody. Von Miller, ready to eat somebody. These other cats, they strong. They got strong. They will have strong teams soon enough. So if you don't take this division now, it may never happen for you, man. You're going to be on the outside looking in. It's now or never for the Broncos. Now or never.
Now or never. Hashtag now or never for Adrian if you see him next.
Renewed
I like that.
deal.
Renewed. Oh, well. I mean, Stu has coined that. You can't take that.
I wanted to say on behalf of the committee, I wanted to thank everybody for like supporting the Teckmo Timeout thing. You know, definitely been working hard. And big ups to Jairus, Matt, you know, Chris, Stu, you know what I'm saying, Mike for coming through, you know.
Definitely. We wouldn't be here without you guys' support. We got so much support. So many messages from people.
Too, even though he's not here right now, you know.
Yeah, shout out to Daryl, man. You know, so he had to go handle some business. But we got a ton of support from you guys. A lot of messages of people who want to join the show. Keep them coming. Let me know who wants to join. We'll get you on. We're going to continue this show throughout the season, especially the big games. We're going to have people come on. It's great. It's going to be great, and I appreciate everybody.
One last thing. Just make sure you guys tell your families to buy Karma Wellness Water because
all right.
15% goes towards Vikings new uniforms and stadium. So keep it up. The more you guys buy, the better we'll be.
And how much are you giving us as a cut? I mean, because you are bringing it on to the show, so I believe we should get
20.
0%.
20%.
That's cool. You know what I'm saying? 20% for each of us. You know what I'm saying?
That's
enough.
We'll take that. We'll take a 20% cut. And on that note, guys, we'll talk to you guys. We'll see you guys next week. Is that what?
No.
What happened?
You know what?
What are y'all talking about?
Never mind. We're gonna close the show out. We don't got time for that. We'll talk to you guys next week.